Hi everyone, and thank you for joining our Business Live Q&A. I'm now going to hand it over to our lovely lecturer to answer any of your questions.
Hello, my name's Carolyn. I'm one of the business studies lecturers at SMB College. So the courses that I can talk to you about today are business at level 2, which is a 1-year course of study programme, so that's a full-time course. Also business at level 3, which again is a full-time course, and CIPD Human Resources, which is an evening course. So any questions you've got about any of those courses or starting college, then pop them into the chat and I can answer them for you. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick overview of the courses. So the level 2 business course is 1 year. We do 6 units and you get to learn a good kind of overview about the business environment, and you get to learn skills that will be really useful for when you start work. So this course is good if maybe today with his results day you might have been disappointed with your maths or your English. You can retake your maths and English alongside this course really nicely. It fits in really well. It's all coursework, so if you're not keen on exams, then it's a good course for you. After the business level 2, about half the people go on to do apprenticeships, and the other half will go on to level 3 business. Now it's up to you what you do. These tend to be the routes. So after level 2, you could do a level 3 business. So this is a step up from your GCSEs and your level 2, kind of equivalent to A levels, but the big difference is that it's mainly coursework based. There's 2 exams, but the majority of the way you'll be assessed is coursework. So in the level 3, we go into a lot of detail on the different business subjects. So you might not know what you want to do at the end of it and what job you want, but you'll experience all sorts of different things. So we'll do marketing, we'll do finance, we'll do human resources, do recruitment, we'll do event management. So there's all sorts of things you'll get to experience, and people always find something that they absolutely love and want to do going forwards. So at the end of the level 3, you can either finish after 1 year and get a foundation diploma, which is the equivalent of 1.5 A levels, or you can do 2 years and you get an extended diploma in business, which is the equivalent of 3 A levels. Now the vast majority of people stay on and do the 2 years, and after that you'll get UCAS points. So if you want to go to university, you can go to university. If you want to get an apprenticeship, you can get an apprenticeship, or you can get a full-time job. So they're the routes after that. And a mention to the human resources qualification that we do. So that's on Wednesday evenings. It's from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night. So it fits in really nicely if you've got a job. So for the level 3 human resources, it tends to be people who either are working and want to get into HR, or they're already in HR and want more in-depth knowledge and a formal qualification. So if there's any questions, if any questions come through to you, Becca.
We've got, what grades do I need to get onto the courses in business?
Okay, so for business level 2, like I said, it fits in really nicely if you've got to retake maths and English. So that's there's no formal minimum requirement for that, but there is an element of report writing. So you do kind of need the basic standards of maths and English, but we do support you with that in that course. For level 3, you need to have a grade 4 in either maths or English, preferably both. But I know that sometimes things go wrong with exams. So if it depends on the individual, and I always take people on a case-by-case basis and have a chat and see which course is best for them to go on. And then for the level 3 CIPD, again, we'll do a maths and English test to check that the course kind of isn't too much for you and you're well suited, because the last thing that we want to do is get someone on the wrong course. So we have a look at your grades, and if needed, do a test just to make sure we've got the right course for you.
Brilliant. So we've also got, is this course just available for 16-year-olds?
So no, both study programs and the CIPD are not just available for 16-year-olds. So the study programs, we have older people on them, people over the age of 16. So yeah, anyone can apply. And for the CIPD, it's more people. It's older people usually. It's normally people who've been at work and have got a job for the CIPD, the evening course.
We've also got, what kind of jobs do people get after studying business?
A whole range of jobs. So we've got my past students, quite a few have gone into finance. So I've got a few accountants out there. So accountancy is a popular route. Also marketing. We've had quite a few go into marketing as well. Recruitment and HR is a popular route, but also business admin. The thing with the business course is that it helps with anything. So it's not got to be a traditional business role. Whatever you want to do, whatever job you end up doing, having that business knowledge and that knowledge of the workplace is going to help.
Yeah, definitely. So what else have we got here? Are there good work experience links, and is work experience required for the courses?
Yeah, work experience is required, and we have a really good work experience team at the college. Our students love the work experience element because we match them up with an employer that they're interested in. So you don't just get put in a charity bookshop or whatever, something that you're not interested in but is just there. We find places that you can get to. We find something that you're actually interested in and something that motivates you. And we've had some really, really successful placements. So we have companies that come back to us and want somebody to go to work experience. But we've also got people who've done their work experience and been offered either a full-time job or an apprenticeship on the back of that work experience. So it is something that we pride ourselves in and that our students really do enjoy.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So what days would they normally be in college?
So it's called a full-time study programme, but it's actually over 3 days a week. So the 3 days varies whether you're on level 2, level 3 or year 2, but it's just 3 days a week, and that includes the maths and English as well if you need to retake maths and English. We do it like that rather than kind of spreading it out in bits and bobs, so that I know it's important for young people to have a part-time job, to learn to drive and kind of do other things like that, and also have time for your work experience. And then the part-time job and the learning to drive is all part of growing up, becoming employable, and having a job alongside the studies gives people an insight into business, and it can really help with the coursework and the assignments as well.
Yeah, definitely. How long is the course?
Level 2 is 1 year. Level 3 you can either do 1 year or stay on and do the 2 years, and CIPD level 3 is a 1 year course.
Brilliant. And is there coursework or is it just an exam at the end?
So for level 2 there are no exams, it's all coursework, so you do it as you go along. There's no one big project at the end. It's split up into the weeks as you go, and then you put together your portfolio of work. Level 3, out of the 6 units you do in year 1, 2 of them are exams and the other 4 are projects or coursework. So the majority is coursework. The exams are a minimum. So yeah, there's no exams to worry about, and the CIPD is all coursework, no exams.
Brilliant. Let's see. And what are the facilities like at college?
The people are always really impressed when they come into the Stevenson campus to look at the facilities. So we're a relatively new college compared, like the building wise, compared to others in the area. It's quite big and spacious and open. People always comment on how kind of calm it is and professional as well. So that's good. We've got so we have nice classrooms, and we normally have about 15 to 20 in a class, so it's probably smaller class sizes than people are used to at school. So we have those smaller classrooms, but then we have computers available as well for people to work on. So there's computer areas that we book out and have as part of our days, as part of the lessons.
Brilliant. And do they need their own equipment, or is it like provided at the college?
So for business, you kind of need a minimum of equipment, really. Pen and a notebook, maybe a few folders to organise your work. So we have computers. So if you've not got a computer at home or a laptop, you can do all the work in college on our PCs. So yeah, the only thing you need is really a pen and notebook and maybe a memory stick. That's it.
And can I still do the courses if I require additional learning support?
Yes, absolutely. So the additional learning support department at the college is really good. And so before you start, we'll assess to see if you need any support, what support you need, so we can get that in place for you. But yes, absolutely. Level 2, level 3, we've had a variety of people who've needed additional support and have completed the courses successfully.
Brilliant. We've got a question about transport. So if they can't get to the campus, is there good bus routes, and do we provide any transport? Or
yeah, there's a shuttle bus from Colville Town Centre, which is free, and I think it goes every 15 minutes or so you can hop on that if you don't fancy the walk. And there's good bus routes into Colville. So I tend to have students from Swadlincote, a lot come from Ashby, Ravenstone. I've got a few from Leicester, Hinckley as well. So I have students who come from all over on the buses, and don't get any complaints. So, yeah.
Brilliant. And that's all the questions we've got at the moment. Is there anything that you think we need to talk about that we've not?
Common questions I get. People are worried about starting college and making friends. That seems to be a common question I get asked. And what I say is that everybody who comes into one of my classes makes friends. There's people from all different schools come, so everyone's looking to make friends, and it's a nice, friendly environment. You've all chosen the same course, so you're kind of with like-minded people. So the people who are most worried about making friends seem to be the ones who end up having the most friends. So yeah, don't worry about making friends at college. Everybody does. people ask about what they wear. So you get to wear your own clothes. So there's no uniform. You can choose what you wear. And compared to school, it's a more kind of grown-up environment. You get to make your own choices more. You're more responsible. So you're treated like young adults, which you are. So you can go out at break times. You get to plan your own learning much more. So which can suit people who have their own learning styles. So yeah, you get kind of more responsibility for yourself in your own learning than you probably would at school.
Yeah, brilliant. I definitely agree. I did business, so yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, and you've gone into marketing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So have you got any tips for anybody who's a student going to study business?
I mean, it is, like you've said, a really good subject, and it does fit into so many industries, doesn't it? Every industry has business, whether it's an administrator or a marketing department. So yeah, I do think it is a really good thing to have on your CV and the things you learn in there.
Yeah, because even if you then decided you wanted to be a builder or a hairdresser or something like that and did another course afterwards, you've got that good basis of how companies work and how things work, which would kind of set you above maybe other people who've got the other qualifications. So it does really fit in with everything, and it can be a good course for people who don't know what they want to do. So you might literally not have a clue what you want to do, and because business fits into everything, it opens doors, but you get to experience so many different things that you find something that you love. And because I bet at the start of your course you hadn't thought you were going to go into marketing.
No.
Yeah, you do. And like, students don't even kind of really know what a lot of the roles are. You might hear marketing, you might hear human resources, but like you don't, and finance as well, but really until you experience these things, you don't really know what goes on and what it means. So it is a good one for finding out what you want to do and what you don't want to do as well.
Yeah, definitely. Important. There's a lot of different modules, I think, as well, which covers a lot of that, which helps.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of them are quite practical, so you get to actually like experience the skills. So we do interviews, so the students interview somebody so they can see, and some of them absolutely love that, like love the interviewing and kind of everything that goes with that. And we get to plan an event, so they actually go through the planning stages of managing an event and holding an event. And again, some just like really come into their own and absolutely love it and know this is what I want to do. And then some will go, I kind of enjoyed that, but I don't think it's for me.
We've not had any other questions come through. With apprenticeships, obviously that's another good area to go from business. Do people go into all sorts of jobs from that as well, or? Yeah,
absolutely. So apprenticeships, they're a good route in. So from doing a study programme, some people go to university. I'd say about a third of my students go to university, and then maybe a third will go on and do apprenticeships. And once you've done a study programme, then you've kind of got a bit more life experience, a bit more knowledge in the area than you would do straight from leaving school. So you can apply for kind of different apprenticeships. So yeah, people, I've got people doing marketing apprenticeships, people working for the local government as well after doing the study programme in apprenticeships. what else are they doing? But yeah, all, like literally all sorts of different businesses. And like you said, like every business needs somebody in business admin. And it's a great way to a company where you could go in as a business admin apprentice, and then from there you could go into sales, you could go into marketing and specialize in something. You could become the supervisor of the admin department. So it's a real good way in to learn about business and learn the job, and then you can move up. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've not had anything else.
So people also ask about how to apply. So the best way to apply is on the website. So if you press the apply now button, add all your details in. The next step from there would be that I would give you a ring and we'd have a chat about the course, check that it's right for you, and then the course learning starts on the 6th of September. We've got induction days before then, so everyone can kind of comes in for the induction, gets to know each other, meets their tutors, finds out what they're doing, and we've got some really fun activities planned for the induction as well to help people settle in. But yeah, just because you've pressed apply, it doesn't mean that you've got to come and it's set in stone. If you think it might be for you, then don't be scared. Just press the apply button, and I'll give you a ring, and we can have a chat about the course.
And are you still accepting applications now, or?
Yes, we have got a few places left on all the courses, so they're filling up fast. But we do still have a few places left. So I'd encourage people to apply now and get their place on the course. But yeah, across all the courses we have got a few places left.
Brilliant.
Sometimes get questions from parents, and the question that I tend to get from parents is about the results in business, and we're so proud that year after year we have fantastic results in business, and this week has been the results day, and it's been an absolute delight and pleasure to see the results that we've got. So for our year 2 business at level 3, everybody passed, and for grades DDM and above, so the very highest level of grades, all of our students were in that highest level of grades. Everybody passed the first year of the course, so 100% pass rate, and we got some of the highest pass rates in the college and in the country as well. The last time the league tables were published, we were in the top 6 colleges in the country for business results, so we do have a really good track record of results. So
wow, that's brilliant. Right, I think we are about at the end of the session. If there's any further questions, please send us an email. I have put them in the chat box. And to make an application or sign up for a campus tour later this month, visit our website www.brooksbymelton.ac.uk or www.stevensoncole.ac.uk. We'd like to thank our lecturers and thank you everyone for joining our live Q&As. And enjoy the rest of our virtual open evening, and we hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.